Hey everybody, today I am going to be doing a review on Amari and the Great Game. I was so excited to get an advanced review copy from NetGalley for this book. I started reading it right away, I have finished it, and now I'm going to share my thoughts with you. So hi, my name is Talia. I love books, I love bandanas, and I'm so happy that you are here at my channel today. So the book I'm reviewing is called Amari and the Great Game. It's by Alston. It is coming out the end of August, and I had the privilege of getting an advanced copy from NetGalley. So I was super excited because I read the first book in this series, which is called Amari and the Night Brothers, earlier this year, and I loved it. It is middle grade fantasy, it is fun, it is fantastic. I loved that book. So I have been waiting for the second book to come out, and let me just say, Alston did not disappoint. I feel like sometimes there's like a slump going into the second book of a series. It's like not as good as the first in the series was. I feel like that's been pretty common with me the past year of reading, and I will say that did not happen this time. The second book I loved every bit as much as the first one. So I have broken this down kind of into like 4 categories that I liked, just to keep it kind of organized as I go through this review. So the first thing I liked about this book was the magical fun. This book is just fun and magical. The world that is created is one that is easy to understand, and it is fun to be immersed into. So most of it takes place in this Bureau of Supernatural Affairs, which is kind of what Amari is introduced to in the first book. And I'm not going to give spoilers about either book, but it's not a spoiler to say that Amari is magical, and she is part of this Bureau of Supernatural Affairs, which meets every summer for training for like the younger kids that have magical powers. So most of this book takes place there, and there's like tunnel slides and talking elevators, and it's just fun. The world he has created is fun to read about. There's also magic in this book, so everything from teleporting to invisibility to time freezes, just lots of magic, which is fun to read and also easy to understand. I feel like sometimes in fantasy books I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm not understanding what this magic is doing, and I feel like this book is just really straightforward and easy to read. So I loved that. The second thing that I loved about this book was the lessons that are woven throughout it. So as Amari is going through and trying to solve a problem, we will say, it also tackles lots of different topics such as inclusion and bullying. For example, like not being mean to someone just because they were mean to you. Like she has kind of this like adversary from the past book who was really cruel to her, and she has the opportunity to choose like if she should be mean back or be kind, and kind of teaches lessons about that. There's some lessons on discrimination, even touches on like deportation and immigration. I really felt like it was done well because this is a middle grade book, so designed for middle graders to read. I really feel like it was done in a way that wasn't too pushy or like political. It was just kind of a way that like, hey, like this is what's happening with these magical creatures and the lessons kind of going on in their community. And I really felt like it made me think like, that kind of relates to like other things going on in our world. And I mean, the bullying like straight up is like straight lessons like, hey, here's how you treat people. And I loved it. And standing up for people that were being bullied. I just thought that part of the book was done really well. So the third part I loved about this book was the mystery / adventure. So as I mentioned, Amari is trying to solve a couple different problems, but there's like a central theme she's trying to tackle and figure out what is going on. There's another competition in this book. The first book, there's like kind of a big competition that Amari's in, and there's another competition in this book, which I really like that. aspect of a book when there's like characters competing against each other. So I really liked that. And I liked just the mystery of not knowing who was behind the problem that is going on in this book. And there was kind of a little twist at the end. Like it wasn't who I thought was in control of the situation. So I really liked that as well. The fourth thing I liked is the ending. I feel like it wrapped up so well. There was just like a strong, warm, come together friendship feel where they like focus on the strength of their friendships at the end. And I just felt like that was really good. Also, it is like wide open for a third book. Like it's like things are not closed up. Like there's definitely problems still going on. So I was really excited to see that because that means he's gonna write another one. So yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. I really loved this book. It just did not disappoint. It was such a fun read. It was quick. I could not put it down. I just pushed right through it. The only thing I will say, if I have to pick out something negative about it, would be that I could have had more time spent just like on the training school aspect of it. Like it was kind of nonstop, like action, boom, 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 which was good. Like I loved the book. It was a 5-star. But I personally, like, I could just read more pages just about the magic and just about the experience of being at this school and just more like day-to-day life I would like to read. But I don't think like not having that didn't make it go down a star for me. Like it's still a 5-star all the way. Yeah, so again, this book was a 5-star for me. This is my favorite middle grade series that I've read so far. And I haven't read all the middle grade series. Like there's a lot I haven't touched, but this has been my favorite. I really enjoy like the school setting, the learning setting, with a bunch of magic and mystery and adventure thrown in. I just thought it was amazing. So yeah, so if you haven't read Amari and the Night Brothers, you should read that first. And then you will be ready to read Amari and the Great Game when it comes out the end of August. I hope you are doing well wherever you are. I hope you take some time today to read a good book or two, specifically one with Amari in it. And if you're having a bad hair day, just wear a bandana. Bye.